Okay, guys, needed to bring you for a quick freezing update, which hopefully we've passed. Today is April the 9th. I'm a little late recording this, but some of the damage is still here. Though we had it in the greenhouse, it was by the edge of the door, and it sort of froze. And going to take you around here without making you too dizzy. Some of the things we're already just putting outside because, like I said, this is April the 9th and we're about a week after the freeze, babe. But my citrus didn't care for it too much. It's dropping its leaves, still dropping its leaves. My tobacco plant, the citrus are still holding on, but we've got a rain coming today. We're scheduled to get some rain as of Wednesday, and today is Friday, so it's coming. But like I said, this is just an update. Certain things are blooming. This is the jujube. This is the last of the jujube, the third one, and he's coming around. Let's see if we can see that there. Come on, focus. So, doesn't want me to be too close, but everything's still alive. I guess that would be the update of this video. Everything's still alive. My snowball bush, if you look closely here, just got some burn. And this is the question. I fertilized before, or maybe 3 or 4 days before that freeze came. I'm not sure if it's a combo of things because some things are still hanging on. And if you see here, they're not sitting, but look how beautiful. They're hanging on. Let me bring him out so he can get all of his attention. I mean, it's just a little one, but certain ones didn't get burned, and they were all fertilized. So I'm thinking maybe it was because they were close to the edge. So what we've got going on today, while I'm filming this for you guys to show you what happened with the freeze, you see, it's just like, and that was a cold night. That was a seriously cold night, so it did do a little damage. Excuse me, I'm putting things back So what we're doing now, let me walk you back through our little orchard, is grouping all like species, so that when we get ready to go and put them in the orchard, I won't have it all over the place. You guys can understand what I'm saying. So let me go over here to my fence and look down the hallway. See what I mean? This is my mulberry tree. And it was blooming, and I showed you guys the little mulberries, but look, the fruit is still hanging on there. It's just the leaves. They got burnt, and they got burnt good. So what we're going to do, or what I'm doing is, I'll get you here so you can see down the row. This row here are my Vitex trees. This row here, on the inside of it, that's green. This row here, all the way down, those are my sweet tea olives. So what I'm starting to do inside of them, since these were my bare root plants that I had to put in pots, and my husband and I put in pots, took us a while, but we got it done. And everything's still fruiting. It's just, you see the tips, they just got burnt a little bit. I'm going to, see here, I got 2 Red Havens. You can't really see that. This is 2 Red Haven peach trees. So I've got one here, and then I've got 2 Alberta peach. Got one here, I'm going to bring the other one out. I've got some things sitting out right here. And we're just going to take our time and try to get, so we've got the little, well, my husband's got the trolley thing that we move them with. Because we have to take turns. We've got some, we're not as strong as we used to be, but we can get things done for exercise. But however, this is what we've got going on. And this is my Asian pear. This is one of them. And you see everybody's got their leaves. But that frost came through and it really did more damage than I thought. Remember, I was explaining to you how we're up on this hill. And it sort of keeps things protected. Normally, that cold air would just sit on top of this heat. But it was cold. It was in the 20s. So, like the high 20s. So, but this is my white mulberry. They're still here, so that's the plus part of it. So what we're doing, it's really just to catch up on the frost. We're grouping all of our blueberries. Like I've got Climax, Brightwell, Premier, and another brand that doesn't really have a name on it. If you guys know the brand or the type of blueberry that normally come in this type of pot, really doesn't tell you. It just says 1 gallon blueberry with that pretty little blueberry picture. That's all it really tells you. Like at your big box stores. If you know what those are, what brand those are, let me know. I don't know. It's not a big deal, but we're just trying to group them together. Like I said, these are Premier. I've got 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 Premiers. This is a Brightwell. Had him last year. And they are already ready. This is powder blue. And that's another Brightwell. These are the figs. So what we're going to do next is bring the figs and just try to have everything sort of grouped together, so when we design the orchard, we're having to do it little bit by little bit. So the next thing over here are the other figs. I'll walk over there and show you. And looky, is he happy? Can y'all see him? That's always a great sign, right? So there must be some food in there because he's hanging on. We're going to repot our kumquats. Got 2 of those. Going to put those in. This is the pots that and I'm all over the place, you guys, forgive me. This is, like I said, it was really just an update to show you about the freeze and what happened. But everything's still alive. This is my sweet tea olives that I was showing you. And hey, they still smell great. They're still here. So let me finish that last thought, and that was to show you, walk over here to the figs. Got those 2 down there, and we've got quite a few others. What's that there? That's Italian honey. I've showed them to you before. But these are going to go, and we're going to group those as Celeste. Got 2 Celeste, 2 Chicago Hardies, Italian honey. That's my dwarf pomegranate. Italian honey. Over there is the pomegranate forest. This was a dwarf pomegranate, one of the first ones I bought, and they just make little bitty pomegranates. I thought it froze. I started cutting it back, and then there's still some life in that branch, so we're going to leave it be. This is, let's see if I can show you my hand. See my hand? This is the olive plants that I told you, I'm going to show them to you. I bought 4 of them last spring, but this was the size, so I can pick it up, and you can see it's probably 6 pounds, 5-6 pounds. It's not very heavy. So in 1 year, I want to show you, let me give you the name so that you can see it. If I can focus it. I'm sorry guys, me and this camera, I just don't know how to get it right. So I don't know. So sorry. There you go. Okay. So, I bought 2 more of those. Sorry. To pot up here. And like I said, some things take us a minute to get it done, but we're getting them done. Let me stay on track so I can show you those this year. And that's my pear tree going up the chimney. And back here, that's the other olive tree. So if I can get a better picture. Okay. So they get quite tall. I think these here are probably about 6 feet, 5, 6 feet. Well, in the pot they are, but that's its root system. If it was in the ground, it would be about 5 feet. So that's what we're working with. A little bit at a time. Just wanted to give you this update. Try to keep my updates on Sunday morning. See what this surprise is. This here is, it's got a beautiful white. Hi guys, what are you? Oh, those are Granny Smith apples, guys. Yep. And look. It's like Granny Smith apples. And they too were out here. Look at the little apple fruit. Well, it's actually blooms right now, but yeah. So I'm grateful that everything hung in there. The only thing that, and I don't know much about it, that has not had any leaves on it, but they've got nubs, is my all-in-one almond. And that's that one right there. But that's okay. Gardening teaches you patience. These are my chives. I bought them from the grocery store, cut them off. They grew up and out, and they're huge. I mean, that's just the head. It's not a, well, it's a chive, but not that big flower that we all love so much. Can't think of its name right now, as the way my brain works. But here's the pomegranate forest. So guys, after this one, we'll probably next Sunday, like I said, today's the 9th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9th, Sunday will be the 11th. This video should come out on the 11th, April the 11th, 2021. And then next week, we should have a picture of the land. We don't have the ability to do an overhead shot, but we can just show you some of what's on the grounds, okay? Well, until next week, take care.